Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my pleasure to be here with you today. This is a very special year for all of us here in UAE and Dubai. It is the year of Expo, and it's also the 50th anniversary of our beloved nation. Both these events are about looking back to see how far we all came. But more than anything else, they are celebration of the transformation of our country and the world around us. And so, it's very fitting that we are all here today, because we all share a goal of wanting to transform the education system. In our own way, each of us searching for the answer. But often, it's not the answers that enlightens, but the questions. Young people will need many skills to help themselves flourish. But which one skill would serve them the best? Maybe innovation, or creativity, or compassion, or problem solving. I have thought about this question for a while, and some might choose the above questions or others, but I don't find the answer in any of them. I think the skill they will need the most is their ability to fly. And here is why. When a bird lands on a branch of a tree, how does it know that the branch is safe? How does it know that the branch will not break? The answer is, of course, the birds don't know if the branch will break. And actually, it doesn't matter, because the bird trusts not the branch, but trusts its own wings. Professionally and personally, we spend years making sure that the branches in our lives are strong. We call those branches by many names. We call them degrees, we call them careers, we call them marriages, properties, or positions, and list goes on. In education, we might call them curriculum, professional development, or even reforms. It's important to have strong branches in our lives, especially if we are using them as a nest for others. But in the last 18 months, we have learned a very hard and very important lesson. We've learned that even the strongest branches could break suddenly. Jobs that were secured were suddenly lost. Relationships that were happy became strained. Exams were canceled. School doors were shut. When the branches broke, some of us started to fall. Some children also fell behind. We had spent so long judging and measuring our success by the strength of our branches that we forget that we have wings. Our wings has many names too, in education and also in life. They are called resilience. They are called well-being, health, and most importantly, a peace of mind. Bird lifts their wings using their muscles. If those muscles don't get enough exercise, they simply don't work. Our wings work in the same way. Other people can help us make our branches stronger, but they cannot make our wing stronger. Only we can do that to ourselves. It takes a big change for education sector to focus on strengthening the wings of its students and staff it takes a whole transformation. As an individual, we can make our wings stronger by looking after our own well-being. The latest research on well-being tells us that if we spend 2 hours a week in nature, it links to a better physical and mental health. So is spending 3 hours a week on exercise or 2 hours a week in mindfulness and meditation, which will reduce the stress and anxiety and also improve our immune system. That's about 7 hours a week or an average of an hour a day. To put it in context, we spend between 35 to 40 hours a week on our phones. That's about 5 to 7 hours per day. So in the upcoming week, let's track how many hours a week we are spending in our branches and how many hours a week we are spending in our own wings. We live in a world created by questions we ask. We can transform education system through the questions we ask of ourselves, our colleagues, and our communities. Questions like, what would education look like if we valued our wings as much as our branches? Would it mean no exams? Would it mean less processes and more experiences? Would it mean different measuring tools for success? When it comes to transforming education, we need to make sure that our branches are strong. But let's not rely on them so much that we forget that we can fly. I thank you for giving me the opportunity, and I wish you all the best of luck.